Military Broadcast Radio, the station that's giving veterans a voice.
Find us on the web at mbradio.us.
Think of all that time. Every wait in the winter. All those hours no one else saw. Every sprint in the summer. Every sacrifice. Early mornings on the levee. Late nights in the film room. Bus rides to playoff games. Every bump in the road. Every moment of ecstasy. Every moment of doubt. Years wondering. Is it all worth it? It's all led to this. Man, I got this. It's a 60-minute drive for a 60-minute game. After all the miles we've traveled, we're almost there. After all the hours we've worked, one more can make us legends. After all that time, this is our time. Caveman on the line. HG got the stats.
No filters, no suits, just facts on blast.
He seems like no nonsense guy. Like
re-emphasize that for the Saints fans out there on TikTok. Caveman. What did you just say?
The rebuild starts right now.
Marshawn
Lattimore's gone, so the defense, like we're not getting any better.
To the left, got the edge and grind. We break it all
Get it into
down
Smith.
like
What a pass! That's it! Danielle Smith with the game winner! Oh my goodness!
And that is why you have Aaron Fry pass the ball in.
We roar from the base to the backfield floor. No filters, no fake control. We
So real year. Like you have you have the best quarterback in the league, arguably, the best wide receiver in the league, and you've got the best edge rusher in terms of total sacks in the season. You're 4-7, and your playoff chances are hanging on by it.
HG on deck, stats loaded and primed. Reading the field.
Let's make it interesting.
We're making it interesting. Come on. Give us the freaking one.
Breaking down ball like a heat wave blade.
Oh, let's go! Oh, no. Put him in there. Did not put him in there.
We see through the hype. Call out the feed.
So don't you go saying that you're never going to see that. You're such a hater.
The station where our veterans' voices are heard. MBR Talk.
Hey, thanks for tuning in. Welcome, Quack.
Program are those of the speakers and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of any entities they represent.
Find us on the web at mbradio.us.
For your
You are looking live at Till the Final Whistle, everybody. HG and Caveman in the building, back with our weekly Wednesday episode. We're here on Christmas.
But before we get
back
started,
in here.
I'm
getting there. I'm getting there. We actually got to get started.
Ladies and gentlemen,
We are, before everyone that's in our Pick'em League, don't give up. don't give up on the Pick'em League because there is still
A
one
trophy.
prize available there. It's your little mini Lombardi trophy. There's still 1 week left. So don't give up on the Pick'em because there's still a reward there. We did not mention that.
I messed up. I
beforehand.
forgot to pick the first 2 games on Christmas. So I had to just.
I got another 0. We didn't do a show on Wednesday, so I forgot to pick again. Just like when we did our donations for at Valor Point, I didn't do my picks that day either because we didn't have a show.
Ladies and
Remember, we're not
gentlemen,
live.
boys and girls of all ages.
In our fantasy league, the Colorado Cavemen, 10-3 squad, took the dub,
Champion. He got us. He won.
and I've got my ring.
Okay,
Drunk
now
Bell
put it
Champion.
on, and HG has to kiss the ring.
I'm not gonna make him do that. I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it.
I already bowed, man.
I'm not gonna make it. HG do that. This thing's beautiful. I'll be wearing this thing at work today. Gotta flex.
If anything,
My
you
boy
came
Joe's
in
gonna be
last
there.
place, Joel. You should have to kiss the ring.
Beautiful.
I didn't come in last
Yes,
place.
you did.
I came in I think 8th or
Let's
7th.
see the final standings.
You lost the 9th place game.
Ouch. Throw me under the bus even more, dude. Shit.
I at least came in 7th.
All right. So Cavemen were 10-3. Second place, I took down JJ in the championship. Jimmy won the 3rd place game against my dad, who was 4th. Lucas came in 5th place.
Whoop whoop.
5-8
Surging up from 8th
Seriously.
place.
5-8 regular season record. But in that preliminary bracket, won those 2 weeks in a row. So got 5th. Holly was in 6th place, 7-6. HG in 7th at 7-6. Bro Nix Mohawk at 3-10. Adrian in 9th at 4-9, and Joel was 5-8 in last.
So I was last.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay. All right.
Before the regular season had ended, though, record wise, you weren't in last place.
Oh.
That was Mohawk.
But
He is
there's like
3-10.
the basically just the placement brackets where you get to play to move up in the standings, the final standings.
Before I talk about what I wanted to get on the mic to talk about, and then I'll leave. I want to talk a little crap. Mohawk, he's not coming into the studio, and he's chatting, talking about all these bets. I bet your ass to get back here in the studio, man.
Yeah. Where are you, Mohawk?
We need the
Calling you
Mohawk
out.
bets now. It's got to be a segment on here. We got to get the studio some seed money.
Right? Well, hey, look, before I leave, one thing that I want to say, because I haven't been able to say it on Beyond the Headlines or the Ace Train Show, because we're doing it Friday, the debut. And one of the things I wanted to say is I'm grateful that you guys are a part of NBR, and that you guys had a good Christmas, and that you guys are back and healthy and stuff. There's a group that pitched in on a Christmas gift for the station, which it's a NBR banner. It's another studio like desk banner, so if we do remotes or whatever, we have another banner. We can be 2 places at once. But I just wanted to say to Tony, MJ, Tracer, Murph, man, there's many more. I don't have the list on me, but I wanted to say thank you guys. I really appreciate you not only thinking of me, but also keeping the mission at hand and keeping it alive. And because of you guys, that's the reason why NBR is still here. So I just want to tell everybody that I appreciate their effort, their work ethic. There's not too many people that will come in to a business and do a radio show at 6 a.m., and stay here till 2 p.m. And you guys do that. And I just want to say that I appreciate you guys, and I thank you for everything that you do.
No problem. We appreciate you too, Joel.
It's a special group we got here. I'm glad to be a part of it.
Special ed.
Keyword special.
Okay, so I put it through the Ringling thing, ChatGPT prediction, and then I'll leave. Prediction right now is the Denver Broncos against the San Francisco 49ers for the Super Bowl. Cap or
the
tap?
Niners are hosting the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
It's in Santa Clara.
Whoop, whoop. Yeah.
I low-key think the Niners are gonna win the 1 seed. They're just moving different out there with a fully healthy Brock Purdy. That offense looks just unstoppable. If Kittle can stay healthy, I don't know. Is Brandon Ayuk going to be back or probably
no? He's given up on life.
He's posted videos speeding by the stadium in his freaking Cadillac,
right?
Going 90 miles an hour on the highway, speeding by the stadium.
Yeah, but, I mean, if Pearsall and Juwan Jennings stay healthy, that team looks like it's going to be they're going to be difficult to stop in the playoffs.
Yeah,
especially if they have the 1 seed.
Nice contract year for Juwan Jennings too. He might get re-signed at the end of the year, or get a bag from another team. But I mean, if you have Kittle in the playoffs with how they played against the Bears without him, that Jake Tongas dude, you might not even need Kittle. That guy was going crazy on the Bears defense.
Right.
Purdy's playing at an elite level too. I mean, not like he had 10 touchdowns over the past 2 weeks. That's crazy. It's just unreal.
Yeah, it's madness.
We'll see. I think Seattle will definitely be the best defense they've played in this stretch that they've been on, but that's a home game for them. And the
49ers have already beat them this season.
Yeah, they went into Seattle and beat them. So
it was, despite JSN having like 150 yards in that game, you guys still got the dub. He's just been one of the best wide receivers in the league. He'll put up a game like that.
Do we think he's gonna
all the time?
Gonna break the record for receiving yards?
How close is he right now? What's his current number?
He's like 1,700 something.
1709.
What's the record? It's like 1,981. Calvin Johnson.
Let's see.
So probably not if that's it. Because he'd need to have a monster week.
Receiving yards record. Oh,
single season. I know it's Megatron. I know it's 1900 something.
1964. He would have to have a crazy game, but
I had like 260 something yards. So probably not.
I mean, that would be kind of sick if he did get it, though.
Yeah, that would be crazy. But a pretty good season from him overall, though.
10 touchdowns, 113 receptions,
over 1,700 yards. Yeah, I'd say that's a pretty successful.
Oh yeah,
season. Shout out Cortland Sutton, 1,000-yard receiver too. But
so he's easily the best number one wide receiver in the NFL right now, other than Puka.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think they're pretty. Those two are pretty interchangeable, but I think that's they're 1 and 2. That's pretty undisputable with everything they've done.
Stay out of trouble.
Yeah,
JSN's a quiet guy. You know, you don't really hear about him in the media too much. He just gets it. He just plays ball. You know, that's something you kind of need.
Yeah.
Where do we want to start, though? We want to talk about these injury troubles for the Denver Nuggets because we did get an update yesterday on the Joker. He will not be missing the whole season. It was a left knee
hyperextension, I believe.
Hyperextension, so he should only be out for 4 to 5 weeks.
Which is, I mean, that's good news. It's not season ending. But currently, right now, the Denver Nuggets' only healthy starter is
Jamal Murray. Because Cameron Johnson, right knee went down. We're already missing Christian Brown. We're already missing Aaron Gordon. And no Julian Strother.
He's day to day too with an illness.
No.
Jokic
Got the flu.
At least 4 weeks. Aaron Gordon still dealing with a hamstring.
Ankle for Christian
Brown.
7 game.
He might be able to return during our 7-game road trip. Yeah, Cam Johnson is still out 4 to 6 weeks with a knee contusion.
Man. Oh, yeah, that was on the Christmas Day game.
Obviously, the most difficult one injury
Not
for us.
Tamar Bates. No.
But
not
going to
Tamar
be
Bates.
12 weeks before they can even reevaluate him.
Oh. I hope you get healthy soon, Tamar.
Yeah,
we need you out there. We need you.
Yeah. This is unfortunate because we're certainly going to drop a little bit because now it's
with a 7-game road trip on the way before anyone can even come back. It's just Jamal Murray. It's going to be.
So I think our starting front court now is Jamal Murray and Tim Hardaway, maybe Bruce Brown. I'm not sure I think maybe it'll be Bruce Brown just because Tim's more of a point guard. Jonas Valanciunas is going to be starting center, obviously. Spencer Jones. And I think it's going to be, what's his name? Peyton Watson.
Yeah.
Going forward as the starting forwards.
I think we got a winnable game to start off the road trip tonight against Toronto. But Scotty Barnes has been playing out of his mind. Jakob Poeltl is pretty insane still. Scotty Barnes had a 25 rebound triple-double the other day. He had 20 points, 25 rebounds, and I think 10 assists.
Yeah. Scotty's been having a good season. I don't think Toronto's not a pushover team anymore. They're good. I think they'll be a team that will make some noise in the East.
And then the next game of that road trip in Cleveland. Oh gosh, on Friday. That's going to be rough. Brooklyn. That's a winnable game.
Yeah, there we go. We can beat
That's a
the
winnable
Nets.
game. And then Philly. That's in a back-to-back too. That is going to be a tough game.
Oh,
Embiid is pretty healthy, and we don't have Jokic, so the 76ers fans are going to be trash-talking us.
And then at Boston.
That's a pretty tough game.
Yeah, that's going to be brutal. Then we don't get home until January 9th for Atlanta and then Milwaukee. Man.
We could maybe go out of the 7-game road trip 3-4, hopefully.
It's
like those first 2 games are just tough. Toronto and Cleveland back-to-back is rough.
I would feel optimistic. It's not a terribly difficult month in January, which is where we're going to be missing,
Everybody.
Jokic for a good chunk of it. So, our Atlanta will probably be tough. We're going to have Philly, Boston, and Cleveland, Toronto. Those are all going to be tough.
The road trip already had started. We lost the first 2 games of it. Okay.
Yeah. You've got, but then there's some Washington, some Charlotte. Oh, God. We also got Detroit. We've got Brooklyn twice. The Clippers. We will have the Lakers, Memphis.
Dang.
Yeah. I'm just hoping we can win 8 games to close out January. I'd feel optimistic about that.
Yeah. Still sitting in the 2nd seed in the in the Western Conference, right? At 22-10.
Yeah, I mean that's gonna change. We are gonna probably.
Oh, we're not even the 2 seed anymore.
Probably
we got
gonna
jumped by the
drop.
Spurs.
Oh yeah. They're 23-9.
I honestly feel like the San Antonio Spurs have a really good shot at being the 1 seed.
I think they could
come playoffs because they have the Thunder's number.
They've got the head-to-head. They've beat them 3 times so far. Yeah, I mean, I knew they'd be good this year. Wemby was going to have a good year, but like they seem like a year ahead of where we were all projecting them to be. You know,
right? They got a really long NBA Cup run. They were the runner-ups. I think they can use that as some maturity building to get into the playoff bracket. They got the little in-season tournament, a good run there. But I mean, they're developing their guys insanely fast.
Right. I mean, like Castle already looks like a very, a seasoned vet. You know, he's making some very mature plays. And he's only a second-year player.
Yep,
getting good minutes out of Dylan Harper, the rookie.
Season just started. Stephon Castle was averaging around 7 turnovers to open up the season when we were first looking at them in their first 4 games. Now he's cleaned up at 3 more assists a game and like 3 less turnovers a game. And it's like honestly a triple-double machine if you think about it, because he can rebound. He's a great defender. When he's on the floor with that second unit, he is mainly like the 1. So he's ball dominant player. He's just been really good for him all season. That's one of my standouts for the Spurs.
Well, last week was Christmas, and I mean Christmas Day NBA games are a big part of the holiday season. What was your favorite of the Christmas games?
I mean, that Nuggets game obviously was insane.
Well,
and that was one of the ones I was able to watch because I got off work in time to get home to watch the Nuggets.
Dude, Nuggets Timberwolves has just been like since 2023. It's just been cinema.
Jokic
These two squads
kills them.
Always go off against each other. Jokic hates Rudy Gobert. I mean, this is a 4-time defensive player of the year, and Jokic just puts absolute belt to him every time they play.
56 and 4. 16 and 15. That's Tim Hardaway Jr. at 4 boards. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
56. 2 blocks as well. One of them, he blocked Gobert. One of them was Gobert's layup.
15 of 21 from the field. Jamal Murray had 35. And I mean, not to be outdone, Anthony Edwards and the Wolves, they had some guys pop off. Ant scored 44 before he got ejected. Julius Randle dropping 32. Jaden McDaniels had 21. I mean, this was definitely the best game. I mean, Nuggets T-Wolves has really turned into one of the better rivalries in the NBA.
I'm loving it. We got Spurs Thunder now, new rivalry. Nuggets Timberwolves emerging to be a new rivalry. I love it.
And the Spurs got a 15-point victory over the Thunder on Christmas Day.
We were all watching this one in the kitchen.
Yeah, this is a good one. I think De'Aaron Fox, he doesn't get enough credit for what he does for that team. The team leading 29 points in this one. And then, Wemby was still coming off the bench, but like Luke Cornett's filling that role, the starting role pretty well.
They want that and to be healthy playoff time. So all of Cornette's minutes going straight to Wemby once we get out of that stretch of the season and he's nice and healthy. They're playing it so smart. They did a good job with letting De'Aaron Fox come back. I think that's why he gets discredited so much, because he was hurt, missed that little chunk in the beginning of the season.
Yeah.
I mean, now that he's back, they did a good job at the rehab for him. He's been good.
This game, they really limited Shea. He only had 22 points, which I mean that's still pretty solid, but for him, that's pretty limited. Cavaliers Knicks was also a great game. A big comeback by the Knicks, who were trailing by a lot going into the fourth quarter, and ended up getting a 2-point victory. Donovan Mitchell and Jalen Brunson, two guards that I think we're going to see dueling it out in the postseason. They both had 34 points. But Tyler Kolek, man, the rook, 16 points off the bench. Him and Jordan Clarkson were huge for the Knicks in this game.
He's been good, man. I kind of like this new era over there with Mike Brown, opening up the door for different lineups that the Knicks can run and really give other guys a chance that they have. I mean, they can just use their draft now to make their team as deep as possible and just keep building on it now. They got a good formula going over there. They just got to get some postseason success. Injuries in the Eastern Conference are just, during the playoffs, got to be the worst luck.
Yeah. And the Lakers got humiliated on Christmas Day, and then Cooper Flag and the Mavs put up a good showing, but weren't able to beat the Warriors. I'm trying to find it. What was the night? Kawhi Leonard had 55.
I think that was on Monday night.
Was it Monday?
Yeah.
Go take everyone to take a look at that game.
I think he also had 6 steals in that game. It was
Sunday night.
There it is.
There we go. Yeah, against the Pistons.
55, 11, 5 steals. They were up by like 30 points in this game, and they let Detroit make this look way too close. I thought that the Pistons were going to come back and win this.
I know this is an old roster for the Clippers and everything, but it really feels like it should be better, man. Like,
I know.
Like Kawhi Leonard, like it's clear he can still do things like this, man. I mean, this was a special game out of him. You got 28 from James Harden. Kawhi 55, 11, 2, 5, and 3. I mean, he was a monster offensively, defensively, against the best team in the East, mind you. I mean, this team's been rolling through everyone. They're 24-8. They've got one of the best guards in the league. I think, maybe only second behind Murray and Jokic in terms of center and guard chemistry is Jalen Duren and Cade Cunningham.
Oh,
here.
yeah. They're a really deep team, too.
Yeah. I mean, this NBA season, man, we've just been getting treated to special performances after special performance.
I'm happy with it. We're missing Jokic for a little bit, but we got to see him achieve 20, 30, 40, 50, and a 60-point triple-double, all against the Timberwolves. I'm pretty sure that Rudy Gobert has been on the Timberwolves for every single one of those games.
Yeah, probably.
The hatred, Jokic and Rudy Gobert. Is there like some French-Serbian war that was just like redacted from history that we don't know about?
But I don't even think I don't think Jokic has got a problem with Wemby, right? He doesn't.
That's true. It's just, I think Rudy Gobert.
It's just something about Rudy Gobert, which I mean makes sense. I mean,
he got the whole league COVID.
Yeah.
I'm still not over that.
There ain't a lot of people that actually like Rudy Gobert. And I think you could probably find about 10,000 people that would say if Rudy Gobert has 0 haters, then I'm dead. And I would be one of those 10,000.
I think the odds on it being 10,000 are pretty high.
Might be low.
There might be more.
Yeah. There's a lot of, if you're a Rudy Gobert hater, let your voice be heard. Stand up. Sound off in the comments. We're not big Rudy Gobert fans over here.
You know who I am a fan of, though?
Who's that?
That's Tyrese Maxey. They had one heck of a game, the 76ers last night, against the The Grizzlies, sorry. 3-point overtime win that they got. Ja Morant had 40. VJ Edgecombe's looking like he's going to mold into a star in this league. He had 2 clutch threes. One was the go-ahead three to pretty much win the game for the 76ers. I mean, he just opens up that spacing of that floor so much now. And he's so athletic that you really got to worry about him on so many sides that, I mean, the 76ers are a tough cover now when they're fully healthy.
Yeah,
Can't even lie.
This roster looks good when they're all healthy. Yeah, Paul George gave you 17 in this one. Joel Embiid 34, 10 and 8. Maxey 34, 4 and 12. Man, his playmaking's been really next level too. And then VJ Edgecombe has been great this all season, 25 in this one. Yeah, 76ers are going to be a tough cover.
He has 4 steals and a block in that too. I mean, if that has got to be the most. He deserves to wear number 77. That's like the most number 77 player stat line. He's got one stat and literally everything on there. He's even got a turnover. He just didn't take any free throws. He's been really good.
I know Cooper Flagg's been getting a lot of the attention, but I feel like it's got to be right now in the Rookie of the Year. Edgecombe's got to have.
He's got to be up there.
The advantage over him. I think he's just played better overall. I mean, Flagg's been a little more flashy the past, his past few games, but I think Edgecombe this season's been better overall. But I think it'll be tough to maintain that all season. Cooper is really coming into his own, but man, VJ has been like already a major contributor and starter in the 76ers lineup as a rookie.
He had a little bit of a spook a few days before this game. Joel Embiid tweaked his knee, but he was playing in this game, so I can't even lie. He played pretty well. But I will say the Grizzlies got themselves a nice rookie too in Cedric Coward. Shout out to dude's named Cedric. But he's been a nice role player for them. Getting starting minutes in this one, 37 minutes.
He had 28 and 16. They need to be starting him more. That's ridiculous. 28 points and 16 boards. How tall is this guy?
6'5".
6'5", dude.
Yeah, he's a shooting guard.
He's a guard grabbing 16 boards. I guess he's an undersized forward. They have him listed as a forward, but seems like a big guard more so to me.
That's true because they have they got Jalen. Well, I mean, he's playing the shooting guard when that lineup's out there pretty much because they got Jalen Wells, who's 6'7", and then Christian Coloco is kind of like a big man for him. But yeah, he's been a really solid guy for him. And this is the players' team now, Memphis. They fired their coach. They're getting ready for the offseason at this point pretty early. They got to get some wins together on a players basis. And if they want to see change, they got to get it done themselves also, man, because the Grizzlies roster-wise, same with the 76ers. I mean, that's a tough cover too. And Jaren Jackson's on fire. I mean, he's 4 for 12 in this one, but when he's scoring efficiently in 37 minutes, he's pretty good.
All right. The Grizzlies have seemed to be figuring some things out. Ja Morant's been a little less, I don't know how to phrase this delicately, less moody, I guess.
Yeah.
Has been causing as many problems that he's been a little quiet on that front.
Just been a little problematic in their locker room.
All right. Well, end of the year, man. Final NBA games are coming up here. Who do we think is who's looking like the best teams in the best team out of each conference right now?
There's Pistons, obviously. Toronto, you don't want to sleep on Toronto. think with all the injuries right now in the East, that could be a team to make some noise in the playoffs. 76ers are healthy, and they can easily climb back up in the rankings, only 3 games back from the 3 seed. So I think there's someone we could watch out for. In the West, I want to see the Nuggets, man. They've been looking honestly the best because this has got to be the best Nuggets roster of all time.
It was a historically good offense when they were fully healthy, like historically good. It just they haven't been able to have all those guys on the court at the same time for a lot of the season. We'll make it to the postseason. I just want them all to be healthy and maybe have like a week or two of getting back into the field playing basketball for the postseason. That's just the most important thing, is to not for everyone to be hurt getting into the postseason. All right. Before we go on break here, give me some dark horse teams that could make the playoffs out of each conference. You got any dark horses for me?
Potentially in the Western Conference, maybe the Utah Jazz could probably sneak into the play-in tournament this year, even though they've been kind of a mockery franchise for a while. I think they've been playing a lot better basketball than people expected this year. They could probably sneak into the play-in. I think probably the Suns, though, coming out as one of the winners of the play-in tournament for the Western Conference. What's your picks for the West?
For the West, I'd actually say the Mavericks. They've been on a bit of a hot streak.
Don't want to sleep on them.
Too. Let's see, where's their most recent games?
I think at the top.
I don't remember which way it went, but they had been on a nice little winning streak. They have just lost 3 in a row, unfortunately, but they were putting together some games. They were putting together some good wins. I think if they can get it healthy with like Cooper Flag's been playing, I guess the health is the big concern, obviously, with what's his name, Anthony Davis. But I mean there's a good team there if they can.
Oh yeah,
they can put it all
PJ
together.
Washington.
Yeah,
Derek Lively, Daniel Gafford. Still a pretty good team.
I'm gonna surprise you all with one in the East. I think Charlotte. Again,
like
it's
that.
dark horse, but
I like that.
I like what they got going on here. LaMelo looks good. I really like Colin Sexton. He's been a nice add. And then like Con Knippel's been doing like the fastest player that hit, what was it, like 300 threes or make 100 threes in the season?
Yeah, it was make 100 threes
as a rookie.
As a rookie, and the season record is 403.
And also this guy, steal of the draft, in my opinion, Ryan Kalkbrenner, he's been a fantastic defender, a great rebounder, runs the pick and roll, and is a great post scorer really well. I mean, this guy was a 2nd round draft pick. I think he was the absolute steal of the draft out of Creighton there. I mean, I thought for sure he was a first round grade, but
oh yeah,
he fell to them there. So there's a lot of talent here on the Hornets. I know it's the Charlotte Hornets, but
it's a good young team. Brandon Miller still. Diabate, Trey Mann can give you some solid minutes. Zion James, pretty decent rookie for them. They have a lot of really young players. They still got Tijon, Miles Bridges out there. Mason Plumlee can be decent.
Like I don't feel like their depth is terrible either. So
they even have Pat Connaughton for some good little spot up 3 game out in the wing. He doesn't really play much, but I mean, they're really not bad. That's not a bad pick for dark horse.
So my dark horses, obviously, that's they're not going to. Is it super likely? No,
Let me see
but
the full standings
two-
here again.
two teams that I wouldn't be surprised if they found a way to put it all together.
That is true. Dark
I think
horse.
there's a lot of talent there that's just not being fully realized.
Yeah. I don't really think the Bucks are a dark horse just because they do have Giannis.
A top 5 player in the league, yeah.
They got
He's
Giannis.
just got nobody else.
He just has no help. I feel they probably get a play-in spot. I don't even know if they're even going to make it into the playoffs at this point. But I'm going to go either Charlotte or Brooklyn as a dark horse playoff team. Brooklyn, probably not going to happen.
Yeah.
I don't see any longevity in the season. They're probably going to be down there with Washington and Indiana for a while.
All right. Well, hey, drop your dark horse teams in the comments. We're going to go ahead and hit a quick music break. When we come back, we're going to get into some college hoops, the men's season. Still a lot of undefeated teams up there at the top, and just a lot of good-looking schools there. And Hannah Hidalgo does it again. We're going to dive into another crazy performance that she had. So don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. You're watching Till the Final Whistle here on Military Broadcast Radio.
No filters, no.
Hold on, things are dizzy, spin rapidly. To miss another beat is such a tragedy. Now this moment feels like all eternity. It should feel so comfortable. Of the open hearts club, tear it down, there is no need to scream and shout. When everything seems crazy, reflection now. A peace of mind should not include deception's help. It should feel so comfortable. All eyes stare into the scene, leaving dry taste in our memories. How can we all find change? It's all in the secrets of the open hearts.
right, everyone. You are looking live at Till the Final Whistle. And, let's head over to the women's side here, man, because Hannah Hidalgo making a case or maybe declare for the draft to be the number one overall pick with these stat lines that she's putting up. Because earlier in November 12th against Akron, had 44 points, 9 rebounds, and 16 assists. And a few months later, just literally the next month, 30-point triple-double with 13 steals. And she shot 13 of 17 from the field in this game. And I mean, it's against Bellarmine, a 2-11 team, but that's the first team in the ASUN conference right there. Bellarmine at 2-11 is somehow ranked first. Oh no, it's Austin, PA. Okay, they got a glitch up here. I was like, what the?
But
she's making a case to be the number one overall pick in the draft right now.
Regardless, like, that is incredibly difficult to do. First of all, just to post a triple double, but to get 13 steals. I mean, the strategy of that, the being able to be sneaky, tactful, just the instincts to know where the ball is going to be. I mean, because like eventually they're going to start trying to keep it away from you, and they just can't. So I mean, like doing one multiple steal game or one double-digit steal game in the season is already really impressive. But to do it twice and for one of those to be a 30-point triple-double, where you also pick up 10 assists, shooting 13 of 17, like
incredible,
unreal efficiency.
I mean,
right there,
the highlights right here. She just hits a three, gets a steal, runs down, gets a fast break layup. Next possession, gets a steal, fast break layup. They were up 43-13 in the first half. Before it's halftime, it's already 80-22. Oh my gosh!
So she did most of this damage in the first half too, because I imagine she didn't play a whole lot.
Yeah, only 22 minutes. Oh my god! You didn't even have to play that long at all.
That is just barely over half of the game. So essentially did all of that 30-point triple-double with 13 steals in like basically half the game. Just a little over that.
All in
that definitely, yeah, that's screaming number one overall material right there.
She's in her junior year right now, so still got another year under her belt to play in college if she really wants to.
Now there's another team that's got a couple of number one overall caliber players here with the
UConn
Huskies, who are still undefeated, 13-0, and they're first in the Big East. Just coming off some impressive victories. They blew out USC, got a very convincing win over Iowa, and then just recently annihilated Butler 94-47. I think so they just started their Big East play then with that game against Butler.
Oh, yeah. Beginning the new year is all conference play in college basketball pretty much. So last night, tonight.
Oh, they've also played Xavier.
New Year
DePaul
is going to be starting it off. Looks like the women's got it into it a little bit earlier than the men's.
Yeah, I think they had some in-conference matchups sprinkled in with like their normal non-conference. Because yeah, they've also played Marquette as well.
And what a schedule they've had on here. There's they got Michigan they played Tennessee coming up. They played USC, Iowa, Louisville. A lot of top 25 schools on their resume already too.
They've got a matchup with Notre Dame coming up too. I like that they still got some tough non-conference games sprinkled in here. One against Tennessee as well, so a couple top 25 schools there.
Yeah, this is going to be a good game there coming up.
Yeah.
January 19th. Yeah,
telling you,
Sarah Strong.
Azzy Fudd and Sarah
Fudd.
Strong, man, those two are a lethal combination together.
KK Arnold, also in her senior year. Oh, definitely a lot of first round potential.
There's a real good chance that UConn doubles up on basketball titles this season. I think both of their teams, men's and women's, have a real shot to be national champions. Look at the Texas Longhorns, how they're doing. Madison Booker and her squad.
Get Richmond to the top 25. The Richmond Spiders, man.
That was the start of the year. I think they got knocked out after they got the
blown out. Yeah.
I would mention, though, Texas has had some impressive wins. They beat UCLA and South Carolina back-to-back. They've taken down North Carolina.
Baylor.
Just recently defeated Baylor. Yeah, they'll be getting into some of their conference play now. Including, I mean, they've got some tough, they're going to have to play South Carolina again. LSU's the 5th-ranked team in the country. Oklahoma's a top 10 school. You've got Ole Miss as top 25, Kentucky, Vandy, Tennessee, all top 25 schools that they'll have to play. But I mean, from what I've seen from this team so far, I think they may win the SEC. Which is crazy to think, like, with Dawn Staley is still there. I mean, LSU's basketball team is still playing really well.
I think they got a chance to dominate. Just look how they beat UCLA by 11 points. Another team in the top 5 just easily cleaned them up. They have one of the best bigs, best forwards in the country right now on UCLA.
Yeah, Lauren Betts. She might be the number 1 overall pick too. She's giant out there.
The local.
Yeah. And I mean, it's not like, the win with double digits against UCLA. UCLA is a really good team who's beaten Oklahoma, beaten North Carolina. They beat Tennessee. And then they just recently
beat Ohio
State. Actually, I heard this was a really good game here.
18-16 and 3
blocks.
Oh my god.
That's in this one.
And she's got some help there too. 3 other starters at 12 points.
Yeah.
Jelani Cambridge on Ohio State was killing them though. 11 of 19.
She dropped to 28. Yeah, that was a good back and forth there. So,
and I'm excited to see these tournaments already.
I know it's
conference play. When we really get into it, it's going to be exciting too.
There's just it feels like one of the more talented years on both sides. There's just a lot of really great teams that are just still like sitting at only like are undefeated or still only have like 1 loss at this point in the season. I mean, it's like we've seen some pretty tough head-to-head matchups as well. Team that I think we don't want to sleep on, man. USC still 10-3 despite no Juju Watkins, who's still set to return.
Jazzy Davidson emerging as a new leading scorer right now.
She's holding it down for him here.
Earlier in the year, it was Kennedy Smith, so they got some other players stepping up to the role right now. I like that. That's really good.
So then they could get, if they can, I mean, they're stretching together some wins. They're first in the Big Ten. So if they can, stay competitive and get a high seed, potential to get Juju back and really be a force to be reckoned with in the postseason.
Man, their schedule this season, I really wish that they had Juju Watkins the whole year. They got a home and home against UCLA. They've already played Notre Dame, South Carolina, NC State, Washington, UConn, Nebraska. They played Maryland in the top 25, Michigan State, Michigan, Iowa. Like, yeah, I mean, I wish she was playing the whole year because their USC's entire schedule would be barn burner games.
All right, well let's flip it on over to the men's side, man.
Our
The
two teams are
Wildcats.
dominating.
Wildcats and the Wolverines.
The coaches poll got Michigan over them with the edge. I honestly agree. I think Michigan's got the ability to stretch the floor a little bit more than Arizona. They're still kind of figuring that out. But with the size, the ability to shoot, man, Michigan is a tough team to beat all around. They will dominate you.
I got to keep bringing it back to that Gonzaga game because Gonzaga has been looking like one of the top teams in the country. They're playing incredible right now. They've got the two Bradens, Smith and Huff.
Oh, yeah.
Leading the way for that squad. You've got a great big and Graham Ike there inside. I mean, they look like they'll probably clean up in the West Coast. And I mean, they've been tearing through their schedule. They've beaten Creighton, they've beaten Alabama, they beat Kentucky, they beat UCLA, they've beaten Oregon. So like Gonzaga's got a lot of great wins on their schedule. And then they lost to Michigan by 40 points. So it's just different there with the Wolverines.
It's some utter domination.
You'd be surprised at how well they stretch the floor with how big that lineup is too.
Yeah, they pretty much all can shoot. It's a tough cover, man. If you don't have the length to get up and contest that, I mean, they're just going to shoot over you all day. It's lights out.
Yeah.
My pick, Arizona. I'm glad that our early season predictions are right at the top two right now. It feels good. Looking like both of our teams are going to lock up their own little section of a bracket as a 1 seed. I'm loving it, man. But Arizona, led by Koa Pete and Jaden Bradley right now, in their 2-man game, has been something special. I'm slowly gonna start making a case for Jaden Bradley here to get some Player of the Year talks in the Big 12.
What I love about
he's been killing it.
Arizona though too is like it is such an unselfish team. I mean, look at all these guys that are averaging 9 or more points a game. That's like what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guys. Like it is just like it's run our offense. There's not a lot of egos there. It's not a lot of shot chucking. It's not one player just trying to score the ball. Like they work they're a great unit. I mean, they spread the wealth, and there's a number of guys that could be on a given night the number one scoring option if they need to be. And I mean, most of the time, it goes to like either Jaden Bradley or Koa Pete, who are both fantastic players.
Been liking the minutes from Braden Burries. He had a slower start to the year. Seeing him back up around that 15 point per game range too is going to be great for them. They are getting in. They play Utah coming up to start their conference play on January 3rd, but another undefeated team that's had some good teams on their schedule: Alabama, Auburn, UConn, UCLA, and the reigning champ Florida Gators to open up the year. So I'm excited to see what goes down in Big 12 play. Still a lot of teams in the top 25. Kansas, BYU, Houston, Iowa State is the 3rd ranked team in the country right now.
Iowa State, they've been a nice surprise. I mean, you knew that team was going to be pretty good with their two big forwards there, Josh Jefferson, Milan Mikulovic, have both been really great this season, both averaging 18 points a game. And they've just got a great supporting cast around them. But I mean, I think we realized like, oh my God, this team is actually they're like legit. They're a force to be reckoned with in the Big 12 after they go and beat Purdue by 27 points at home.
Took down John Calipari St. John's. They're not John Calipari. Freaking the other guy. They hired a pretty legendary coach last year before the tournament.
Oh, I'm
I'm
forgetting.
blanking on his name, but
yeah. They got some victories over Creighton as well. Beat Iowa. Hasn't been like the most daunting of schedules. I mean, they don't have as much like a team like Arizona or UConn who've played some really tough games. But I mean, when they have had some higher competition, they've looked really good.
yeah, I think third in the country is still a fair ranking for them. UConn's not to be slept on. Gonzaga, will watch out for them.
And we got to talk about Vanderbilt because they are looking like the best team in the SEC, man.
There we go.
Who would have saw this coming? I mean, you're like, okay, Florida just won the national championship. You've got, I mean, Alabama's been really good the past couple of years. Tennessee always has been really good. They've got some great players there. Yeah, I mean, Kentucky always doing it really well. But Vanderbilt, led by Duke Miles, man. Tim and Tyler Tanner.
And Tyler Nickel.
They got two Tylers just cooking for them. And then I love McLaughlin. What an awesome name. Devin McLaughlin.
I just like how many guys on this team are averaging like nearly a block a game.
Chandler Bing.
Oh, that's sick. That's sick.
Hey, let's go.
That's a jersey right there. Mike James, Miles Keefe. There's some sick names on this Vanderbilt team. Yeah. That might have to be our dark horse pick.
And some sick players. I mean, like let's go look at their schedule. I don't know if they've played any in conference or any conference matchups yet. It doesn't look like they have, but good shit. There's a good shot of them winning the SEC. Their big test coming up. Alabama, January 7th.
It's going to be a good game.
Be good.
Is that in Alabama? Are they on the road?
That'll be a home game for them.
Okay. Florida, Arkansas on their schedule, Kentucky, Tennessee, Georgia. They got the home and home against Tennessee. There we go.
Yeah.
Conference play. Give it a couple more days for the men's side, and we'll be right into the swing of things. I know majority of them are going to be on New Year's Day to kick things off.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, don't forget about Arkansas there with this is where Calipari's at, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, they're one of the better 3-loss teams in the country. I mean, and they've their 3 losses are against absolute juggernauts. I mean, they went down to the wire with Michigan State, lost a close one to Duke and a close one to Houston. So Houston, they're still looking like the best defensive team in the country, but they got a big victory over Louisville. They've beaten Texas Tech as well. So, I mean, the Razorbacks, don't sleep on them. I mean, a great, one of the great head coaches in college sports. So there's a lot to be excited about, but there is one thing that's been kind of dominating the conversation around the NCAA basketball, and that was, I think it was Baylor signing a former NBA draft pick to their roster.
Yeah, I don't get this at all. There's even NBA two-way players that have interest in getting college scholarships.
And there have been international pro players that have been offered NBA contracts, I believe, that are signing with schools.
Yep. I don't get it at all.
So there's a statement from
I don't understand how someone that is playing at a pro level has eligibility to go and play in college or go to college when you're already in a professional setting and you're already at the next level. Like, why? Former NBA draft pick James Nagy and current NBA player Trenton Flowers, who's on a 2-way contract. The guy's in the NBA already.
So the NCAA put out a statement that says has not and will not grant eligibility to any prospective or returning student athletes who have signed an NBA contract, including 2-way contracts. As schools are increasingly recruiting individuals with international league experience, the NCAA is exercising discretion in applying the actual and necessary expenses bylaws to ensure that prospective student athletes will experience in American basketball leagues are not at a disadvantage compared to their international counterparts. Rules have long permitted schools to enroll and play individuals with no prior collegiate experience mid-year. So
when has that ever happened, though?
Yeah. So it was Najee. Let's see. He
literally played in the
pick.
summer league this year. Okay.
Yeah, as a summer league player, was sent with in the Carl Anthony Trades Towns. He's never played an NBA game. And he spent the past 5 years in FC Barcelona. So he played in the Euro League. So he was never a college player. And so like that's where it's like a murky gray area.
Yeah, that's honestly some BS, I think. Like, what are they saying to defend that? I got to read this article now.
Baylor defends
Scott Drew.
Let's see.
They got a well-known coach too. Like Scott Drew is pretty well-known Big 12 coach.
Yeah. He said, I just know they told us he can play, so I'm happy. All right.
I think that's kind of BS. We're already it's like the Wild West already. You could pay your players and like pretty much just go band for band with the school on a kid. Just bet and place in as much money like you're at a freaking an auction.
I think what's going to happen is that there's going to be a bunch of teams that try to do this, and then the NCAA is going to be forced to
they just say nope,
shut
no
this
more.
down, or let it happen, and then. But I think you have to kind of shut this down. This is like opening Pandora's box.
That's crazy.
Isn't that a quad double? Oh, sorry, that might have been.
Oh, for Hannah Hidalgo.
No, her third category in triple digits was steals. It was 30 points, 10 rebounds, 13 steals. Yeah. That was 4 rebounds, 10 assists.
Oh, yeah. No, I think she had 10 rebounds.
I think that was 10 assists.
It's crazy. She's 5'6". Even in that game, she had 16 assists. She had like 12 boards in that game, too.
Let's see. It was.
Oh, no, it was assists.
Yeah, it was assists. Which, I mean, I think that's even more impressive because, like,
5 boards.
Think about all the points generated with those assists, plus the 30 you scored on your own, plus all the offense that 13 steals creates. It's wild. But back to the some coaches weighing in. I saw John Calipari was on Sports Center last night. Dan Hurley was saying that Santa Claus is delivering mid-season acquisitions. This bleep is crazy. Mark Few saying it's wild out there. We really don't have any organizational or any real rules right now. I don't think guys are.
No.
I think guys are just trying to do whatever they can until there's a rule that says you can't do it. It's hard to blame anybody for doing what they're doing. Our lack of leadership is really shown. Tom Izzo. So he said he wanted to speak to Drew about Najee's addition. He said, so I'm a little surprised. I've got to call into Scott. I'm anxious to see what he tells me. Not saying we're holier than thou or anybody should not do this or that, but if we're dipping into that one, if it's like I'm reading or hearing, and now we're taking guys that were drafted in the NBA that's what we're gonna do. Shame on the NCAA, shame on the coaches too, but shame on the NCAA. But coaches are gonna do what they've got to do, I guess. There was somebody, I think it was Rutgers or Michigan or Maryland's coach that was saying, "Yeah, we're looking at some guys because they're like apparently this is what you got to do to compete now."
I know.
So I don't know what is. I don't think. Yeah, like I just think there's got to be this. This seems like somebody's taking advantage of a gray area here that nobody had really considered to exploit. I think if you've been to the NBA,
Probably shouldn't be able to play in college. I think that's a little crazy.
Yeah.
Because how old is he?
James Najee. He's
He was drafted in 2023, so I mean he can't be too old. But at the same time, it's like if you're older than like 24, why?
He does not say how old he is. He was
He's 21.
21. Okay. There we go, 2004. Born in Nigeria. So I mean he's not like he's
not that
much
old.
older.
He's around the same age as a college
seniors,
student.
Yeah.
It's not from the United States, but at the same time, he was drafted by Detroit. That profile picture on ESPN looks like a Hornets jersey, and he was involved in the trade to get Karl Anthony Towns, so he potentially could have been on the Timberwolves for like 10 minutes and then on the Knicks. Well, he's already been on a bunch of teams. Like, why he should not be in college? I don't care how old he is.
I don't like this at all. Like, I mean, like I think it's one thing, I guess, if you're signing Euro players, but even then, like if they've played professionally in any capacity, it's tough to say like, oh yeah, they should be allowed to go back to college. Like, I mean, what if a team signs like a 27-year-old like pro like Euro League player, you know?
Yeah.
That's never been to the NBA, but now it's like, oh yeah, you know what? Like come play some college hoop.
That is someone
that's
out
here. Now you've got like a grown adult out there on the court with, you know, like young.
Like, imagine Luka went to college. Like he came to the United States at 18 and went to college. That would be insane. It would be like watching Wilt Chamberlain because he started playing pro in Europe at 13 years old.
Right. Like Luka went to the NBA when he was what, 20?
Yeah.
19, like something like that.
19, 20 years old.
So I mean, it's like, yeah, if you've got like if you find like the right kid that's been playing professional Euro League since they've been, you know, basically a teenager, it's.
So he was playing in the pros in Euro Leagues before he freaking even hit puberty.
I mean, he had won like 2 championships in the Euro League before he turned 19. Like by the time he was 19, he had 2 European League championships.
Like, we shouldn't be allowing this to happen.
Yeah, please
no.
I think you just kind of have to shut it down, and it's like you can do a pro league or you can go to college, but you just can't do both. You can't go play in the Euro League and then come over and play in college and then go to the NBA. Like this is just opening Pandora's box, and I think you're gonna just
the NIL is enough.
It's gonna turn into the Wild West out there, man. I mean,
the NIL is enough.
It's gonna really just dilute the sport, and
because you got fans imagining like, what if NIL existed when Bijan Robinson was in college? And it's like, well, he probably maybe wouldn't have gone to Ohio State, but he probably still would have went there because they have a bunch of money. It's like it would have just been a bidding war between Texas and Ohio State. Who's going to get Bijan Robinson?
Yeah.
It feels really weird now when you got those highly prospected guys. This is like they're just getting contracts sent to their house at this point, and they haven't even got their diplomas.
It's yeah, dude. This is a kind of unprecedented ground that we're walking on here. I don't like it. I don't think they should do it, but we're not in charge here. But it's 9:15. We got about 45 minutes left, so it's time for us to jump into everybody's favorite segment, team building exercise.
And I'm putting together a special team.
All righty, everyone. We've got 20 running backs to choose from. We need to get 300,000 rushing yards in their careers. We need 4 numbers to double. So
drop 4 numbers
in the
comments.
We are looking for 300,000 rushing yards. We need to get that. We need to get that this week. We were really close last week, even though I did not think that we were that close.
Yeah. I mean, we got to get just some big totals doubled. That's the key here. So drop those 4 numbers in the comments. I'm getting down 1 through 20. I'm feeling good about this today, Caveman. This might be the day we hit it.
I'm feeling it. And drop in the comments a challenge that you would like us to do next for this.
We're thinking maybe something NBA related.
NBA, baseball is an option. Hockey's an option.
Although I'm going to be honest, baseball or hockey, I'm going to probably struggle.
That might take us
a lot more.
Might be in 2027 by the time we complete one of those baseball challenges.
I don't have as an in-depth knowledge. All right,
7,
so we've got one number. We've got 7.
11. 7, 11. 20.
20.
I kind of like that. Okay. I kind of like that. We could save our yo's for the end.
And then we need one more number. We're doing
one more. 16.
16. All right.
There we go.
Thanks. 7, 11, 20, and 16 are going to be
perfect.
The numbers we double to help us here with this challenge. Perfect. Let's go ahead and hit this first spin here.
Who do we got?
Get this off the screen. Thank you. The Raiders. So I think we go with Marcus Allen on this one.
Marcus Allen. He had 12,243 yards. Oh.
All right. Love that. Good start there. Shout out Marcus Allen.
Make it full screen.
Oh, here we go. Bang.
The Bears. Nice.
Walter Payton.
Nice. That's one we wish we could double, but good to get it. We never get the Bears. 16,726 for sweetness.
Awesome. Very good start so far here. What's our next one? We're going to get the Vikings. Okay.
All right. Adrian Peterson.
AP. It's going to be, I think it's 14,918. We've gotten him a lot, so there's a lot of options. Was that correct?
14,918.
Nice.
A lot of teams. Titans in 2021. Seahawks in 2021.
Adrian Peterson was a Tennessee Titan.
Lions, Redskins, Cardinals, and Saints.
At the Miami Dolphins.
Well, I think here we should do Ricky Williams, right?
Yeah.
Saints don't really have.
Oh, Ricky Williams here. It's going to be 10,000 something yards. I think 9.
10,009.
Nice. Where some of these guys we get a lot, so I'm starting to remember. They got the the Buccaneers. Shady, tail end of his career.
Does Warwick Dunn have more? Or does LaShawn McCoy have more?
I think Shady's got him beat by 1,000. He's got like but we could get LaShawn for like Buffalo or the Eagles. Do we want to risk leaving? I don't think it's that big of a difference. So I think might be more advantageous to leave him on the table. Just in case we get the Bucks together, something like that.
Let's do that.
Go with Warwick Dunn. I know Shady's 11,000 something, but like Dunn's 10,000.
It might only be like by like 40 yards. It's 10,967.
Thanks. All right, we're coming up on our number 6. First 5 have been pretty good. And we're gonna get the Ravens. We'll take King Henry, who just added another 216 yards to that total.
Nice. So that is 12,892.
Sweet. So he's gonna probably pass 13,000 yards, maybe this year, maybe at least by next season if he comes back. All right, so this is number 7. We do get to double this one. We're gonna get the Titans. So Eddie George.
Yeah. And I think if we get him again, we got Ricky Waters, right?
We might have to double check that. But Eddie's what?
10,441.
It's not terrible. Definitely going to need some higher numbers on our other doubles to really get that. All right, so that's going to be times 2. We're going to go up here on spin number 8, and we get the Ravens again. Just making sure there's not somebody we're forgetting here.
On the Ravens. Oh, who is our freaking crazy pull that we had a couple weeks ago?
I can look back. I don't know if it'll be able to help us that much. I'm not sure, man. Do we maybe use our first? Try to use our first yo here.
Yo.
I think let's respin this. I don't.
There's
somebody wild. It's so hard to picture them in the Ravens.
8K.
There we go. All right, so that's the first one there. We'll respin this here.
Get the Seahawks.
The Seahawks.
Trying to think who has more.
Is it Sean or
Shady or Sean Alexander?
Or Marshawn? Because I don't think Shady plays for the
not
Seahawks.
Shady, freaking Marshawn. The Skittles I honestly feel like we should go Sean Alexander and then try to get Marshawn Lynch because we got a few options.
That's true. Let's go Sean here. Got a couple of good options here. It's it's like SHAUN.
And 9,453.
400. Okay, so Marshawn's just got a little bit more than him. Alrighty, we're gonna get the Lions next. So I think that's gonna be Barry all the way.
15,269.
All right, very nice. All right, we're coming up on number 10. Who do we get for this one? The Bills. So perfect. We could go Marshawn or we could go Shady. think we go Shady. Shady's I know is like at 11K something. Marshawn's
He's at a little more.
Yeah. I'm gonna go Shady here.
11,102.
1,000. So yeah, we really didn't give up that many yardage taking work done, and then we got LaShawn McCoy anyways. All right, so we're coming up on spin number 11. We get to double this one. Please, Cardinals or Cowboys. Please, Cardinals or Cowboys. Please. Oh, that was so close. But we get the Buccaneers, and we've already taken two really good options for them.
Dang.
I think we got to go our second yo here. We can't.
This one we need.
Yeah, there's just aren't too many good options here. We're gonna have to go. So if anyone's listening, drop a yo for us if you want to let us take a respin here. If not, we're gonna have to pull something. I mean, like,
yeah, we're gonna have to pull some crazy.
Dude, you pulled OJ Simpson out of your ass for somebody, but it wasn't Tampa Bay, was it?
No, it wasn't for Tampa Bay. It was.
All right, well, we got one, so we don't have to worry. Please, Cardinals or Cowboys.
Somebody
please.
texted me. That's why.
Oh, Cowboys!
Yes.
Emmitt Smith. Oh my God.
We don't got to pull. We don't have to do any mythical pulls this time.
That is
18,000.
huge. Oh my God.
355. We'll double it up.
Oh my God. That was massive. Shout out Brody for giving us the respin there. Oh, and then we get your choice. Okay, so let's think who have we gotten so far? We got Walter Payton. We've gotten Emmitt Smith. We got Barry Sanders.
I've not gotten Eric Dickerson yet.
That's true. He's pretty high. Is there somebody might be higher that we're not thinking of? Eric's like 13,000. Anybody in like the 14,000 range? We've gotten
Walter. You could just get Frank Gore right here.
It's true. Do we think we can maybe get him later too? Or I don't know.
That's true.
Do we want to risk it or potentially get him for one of our doubled up answers? Because he's been on a lot of teams. What do you guys think? Should we take Frank Gore? Get out of here, man. Should we take Frank Gore, or do we leave him on the board to potentially get him again and take Eric? I think Eric Dickerson would be our next best option.
Yeah, I think that's the only other one that's in the top 5 that we haven't gotten yet, right?
I don't know if him or LT's got more, but I think it's Eric Dickerson.
Well, yeah, we could go with LT because we don't ever get the Chargers. And that's our only pick for him.
That's true. All right. So they're saying leave Frank Gore.
We'll leave Frank Gore. I think we should go LT.
Okay, we'll take LT then.
I was forgetting about him.
He's gonna be 13,000 something.
13,684. Yeah, we only got 2 options for him: Chargers and the Jets.
Okay. All right, this is a bit risky, but we gotta take some risks to try to complete this. We're gonna get the Buffalo Bills. I think we gotta go Thurman Thomas actually over Marshawn. Thurman's like 12K.
We don't have Frank Gore yet, right? Well, I think we should still wait on him.
Did Frank Gore play on the Bills?
Yeah.
That Golomite's been everywhere. Sure, I don't think we can get Thurman Thomas anywhere else though.
I think that's what I was gonna say. I think let's go with him. Terminator.
The Terminator. We also gotta forget we can't forget the juice with the Bills.
No way.
He was a Dolphin?
Oh, it was last year in 2000. What?
That's 12,074.
I'm never gonna remember that.
All right. Boy, we're playing it risky, but I think that's what we got to do. We get the Jags. So this is Fred Taylor.
Fred Taylor.
It's going to be 10,000. Or is he 11K?
11,695.
11,695. All right, that's good. I mean, dude, this has been a good run, though. This has been a really good run so far.
We're on 15.
Yeah.
Miami
Wow, look at that. We get the Dolphins.
Shoot.
Well, we could have taken Thurman. Let's see. So we've already taken Ricky Waters.
Yeah, we took Ricky Williams.
It's Ricky Williams. Oh yeah, we took Ricky Williams. Did Waters play there too, or did they have both Rickies?
Let's just look up.
I'm trying to remember. Like, I think we took a flyer on Larry Zonka, and I'm not sure if that worked out well or if that blew up in their face.
I think that one was the bad.
That one blew up.
It was a bad pick, yeah.
It's like I'm also like there's Mercury Morris, but that one I'm also
in our career
pretty unsure of.
Niners, Eagles, Seahawks. Dang.
No, okay.
Dang.
Dolphins. Reggie's a little too. He's not high enough. I don't know. Do we use our final yo here or do we save it? I think we gotta save it just in case.
We've already used 2. I think we should save it, but I don't even know who to pick.
And they haven't had a lot of. I mean, we could take a chance on Mercury Morris. I just don't think he had the longevity.
We could try it.
All right.
Let's give it a shot.
We're gonna give it a shot here. Mercury Morris.
Oh, 4,133. Dang.
That was tough. Okay. Well, bit rough on that one, but that's okay. We're gonna get the Commanders. Okay. We get to double this one. This is
I don't think we've done Clinton Portis yet.
I think John Riggins has more.
John Riggins.
Do we have dude, did Frank Gore was Minnesota or was Washington one of his stops? Let's double check that just in case. I don't think it was, but he was in so many places. If not, I think we got to go with Riggo.
Niners, Dolphins, Bills, Colts, Jets.
Wait, so Frank Gore was on the Dolphins?
That was our freaking crazy pull that we missed.
Oh, bro,
God dang it.
We should have checked.
At least Frank Gore is still up for grabs. At least we can still get him.
All right, we're gonna go with John Riggins. That is that the AI thing. Maybe double check. That thing is terrible. It can go to his actual Wikipedia.
Oh yeah, he was on the Dolphins in 2018.
But not the Commanders. Okay.
Not the Commanders, though.
All right, I guess we gotta go John Riggins. Man, I cannot believe we should have double checked that for Miami. I don't know why we didn't.
That's still 11,000 to double. We'll take that.
11,000 what?
352. That ain't bad.
I can't believe we sold like that, man. We still got one more respin. We're gonna get the Texans.
And this, I just realized the wheel just says Houston, Texas. It doesn't say Texans.
Dang. I'm on green though.
Yeah, that's
where
right.
he finished his career out there. I gotta remember that. And as a Texan.
Houston.
He had
9,205.
All right, that ain't bad. That ain't bad.
Oh,
Okay, we got 3 more. Gonna get the Saints. All right, let's pull some Saints running backs.
Deuce McAllister, Mark Ingram, Alvin Kamara.
What do you think Kamara is?
Darren Sproles.
How long has he been in the league?
I think he's our leading rusher. I think he's got at least 9,000.
Do we rip Alvin Kamara?
I think he's our career leading rusher.
We're gonna rip him.
Let's do it. Oh, 7250.
Oh, dang.
That's still like all time. That is our leading rusher of players that were drafted by us.
All right. We got to get Frank Gore here. Please don't make us regret leaving them on the table.
Oh,
the Buccaneers.
Damn it.
He wasn't on the Bucks, right?
No.
Okay.
He's on.
I say we just final yo because I don't
final yo right here
for Tampa. We played it risky and it might have blown up in our face. We missed him. We had him too.
I know. That's so tragic.
I was almost positive that he hadn't played for the Dolphins, so that's why I didn't even think about it. I'm like, nah,
2018 Dolphin.
He must have been there for 2 minutes. Oh, when we get the Titans.
All right.
This is gonna be. Well, I mean, we could take Earl Campbell when they were the Oilers.
Oh yeah, yeah. That wouldn't be bad. Nice. 9407.
There we go. That counts. All right. Final spin here. Whoa. Okay. We're going to get your choice. Not the Bears. The Bears. Are you kidding me? We do get to double this one, whatever it is. Matt Forte. That's all I got.
I know, right? We go. You know what? I say we might just say screw it.
Rip Matt Forte. Because I mean, the only other back I could really think of that might have done something was Gale Sayers, but I don't think Gale Sayers played for long enough. So we'll just go Forte.
That's not too bad.
What's his total?
97-96. That ain't that bad. Almost 10,000 yards.
Okay.
Almost 10,000. That ain't bad. He was pretty dang close.
All right. The list teetered off a little bit at the end, but it was still a pretty strong start.
I think that's good.
So we're gonna go to music. Excuse me. We're gonna go to a music break.
Cross your fingers.
I'm gonna add up all of this and see what we're at. We'll tell you what the total is when we come back from break, and then we'll get into. I can't believe it, week 18 NFL picks. There's one more week of the regular season left. I'm so sad. Don't go anywhere though. You're watching till the final whistle. You're on Military Broadcast Radio.
Caveman on the line. HG got the stats.
No filters, no new shot facts on blast.
Another regular day, nobody knows. It's that time, he's coming home to them from a foreign land. He pulls up, his mama cries, looks at daddy with tears in his eyes and says, nothing feels better than this. Couple of months go by and no one sees. Something just ain't right, all he wants is peace. needs help, but he don't know the path to take or the way to go to be free and put his mind at ease. We will help cause we can't stand to see a soldier go to God by their own hands. We will do everything we can to make 22-0 again. He gets help, but he still feels off. Sees an ad on the TV about a dog batting said, this is a man's best friend. Whoa, so he goes one day and he picks it up. Never thought a dog could bring so much love and put a smile on his face. But he's finally found a saving grace. He needs help, but he don't know the path to take or the way to go to be free. Put his mind at ease. We will help cause we can't stand to see a soldier go to God by their own hands. We will do everything we can to make 22-0 again. Whoa, whoa. He needs help, but he don't know the path to take or the way to go to be free. Put his mind at ease. We will help cause we can't stand to see a soldier go to God by their own hands. We will do everything we can to make 22-0 again.
It was Mercury Morris.
You are looking live at Till the Final Whistle. I remember now.
We got Larry and Mercury flipped.
We picked him because we
Oh my god,
guys had the same name last week. So we failed the challenge again by 3,000 yards.
By,
So if we pick
6,000 actually.
6,000.
Our official number was 293,807.
So if we pick
oh my god, the
Larry Zonka,
the Miami Dolphins incident is what this is going to be called. How
whoever they play, I'm picking them to lose.
we had
Patriots.
So like there were several options that we could have taken, and we quite literally picked
The worst one.
the worst possible
worst
one we
one.
could have. That is the sole reason we didn't beat the challenge today,
God dang.
and we're gonna have
One
to try it
spin.
again next week.
One spin.
Got our wires crossed.
God dang it. That's tragic.
We're never if we can take Frank Gore, we're not leaving him on the board. We made that mistake. We can't do that again. And then
We've left him too many times.
Larry Zonka's all right. It's we were thinking of Mercury Morris's rushing total, but we thought it would belong to Larry Zonka. Man,
Tragic.
This is gonna haunt me for a while. We had
tragic.
that was the run, and we butchered it.
Tragic, man.
What are you gonna do?
Tragic.
We'll get them next week. That just means next week's our week.
Next week's our week. We got Pick'em now, the last 15 minutes of the show. And we've got Saturday night football again. 2 games on Saturday. This one, both of these two teams need help from other division opponents. The Panthers need the Saints to lose, and the Buccaneers need the Falcons to lose. Carolina and Tampa for the NFC South on Saturday. I'm going with the Panthers.
Carolina, I think if they win, they're fine. Like regardless. However, they can lose, and the Buccaneers can still miss the playoffs because the Falcons can win.
Yep.
I think that's kind of what I'm rooting for to happen. No offense to your Saints, Caveman. I think that would just be peak NFC South football. Is Carolina lose a head-to-head matchup against Tampa Bay?
That's pretty peak for the last 5 years.
Yeah, and then because the Falcons won a game, the Panthers get into the playoffs and the Bucks do not.
It's been a funny decade, man.
I am going to go with Carolina though, because like the Buccaneers look wholeheartedly dysfunctional.
Had 10 years where the NFC South was really good.
Mhm.
Now we've got, I'd say like 5 years where we're all really good, and then 5 years where we're all horrible. The last 5 years, the NFC South's been real rough.
All right, we got Seattle versus San Francisco for the division, for the one seed, and the NFC playoff race. I got to go with the 49ers, man.
Yep. Go with the Niners.
I think it'll on the road for Sam Darnold and the Seahawks. That defense is going to be good, but I think you're going to just see the Niners be able to put up some points and really force Seattle to try to keep up with them. I don't know. They just seem unstoppable offensively right now. It's going to be a fantastic football game. I can't wait. All right. The New Orleans Saints versus the Atlanta Falcons. This is a tough one.
This is going to be a really good game.
It's a tough one.
It's going to be a really good game.
Hey, man.
I'm up rooting for the Saints to finish out 5 straight and Shuck just lock up Rookie of the Year. But this is going to be a really, really good game.
Yeah.
They might even, honestly, kill us, dude, because Bijan Robinson is insane.
I'm giving the edge towards Atlanta because this is looking like they're playing like the Atlanta team that we all thought they were going to be the whole season. Obviously, they weren't. But the offense is clicking. They're playing on an elite level. At this point, they're just playing to give the Rams a worse pick because they don't own their first round pick. Yeah. And that's something to play for there, right? So I think this will be
December versus 3-1 team in December.
And
2 red hot teams.
I low key feel like this is going to give some shades of like Drew Brees versus Matt Ryan, but it's Tyler Shuck versus Kirk Cousins.
Tyler Shuck and Kirko, man.
It's going to be wild. Yeah.
I'm ready for the magic.
All right. Sunday in Ohio, the Battle of Ohio to end the season.
Myles Garrett to break the record, but the Bengals still win.
Yeah, I think Garrett's going to break the record, but the Bengals are going to win this game. They're looking good. And yeah, Shador's decision making is still leaving some things to be desired. All right, Houston hosting the Indianapolis Colts. So here, the Texans, they need a win and they need a Jaguars loss to clinch the AFC South. I think, rookie quarterback Riley Leonard on the road against that defense, good recipe to win the game. I don't think the Jaguars are going to lose to the Tennessee Titans at home, though. So, unfortunately, you'll win Houston, but Jacksonville is going to clinch the division. Yeah.
Was a really good bounce back season from them, though.
Texans and Jags, they swept looking to sweep the Colts and the Jaguars, and then they would have split against each other. So, an 0-3 start really just what
That killed
hurt Houston, and losing to Denver Broncos. All right, Green Bay versus Minnesota.
Because both teams played the Broncos.
The Packers going into Minnesota. I mean, this is a very motivated looking Vikings team. I mean, and for the Packers, you're locked in.
Shuck you too, man. Saints are gonna win.
Packers are locked into the 7 seed, right? I just can't. I don't see them having a whole lot of reason to play their starters, and I just think for that reason, with the way the Vikings are playing, I'm kind of smelling an upset here in a sense. So I'm gonna go with the Vikings. I don't know who's playing it, even if it's like Max Brosmer, but yeah, I don't know. Just I think
he had 50 yards last week.
Yeah, they had a total of net 3 yards passing. So
oh god,
they still won. But like I think they're just gonna run all over Green Bay again if what Baltimore, if they can do even half of what Baltimore did, they should be all right. All right, the New York Giants hosting the Dallas Cowboys. Meaningless game. Dak Prescott can pad his stats to end the season. I'm gonna go with the Cowboys there.
Jets are gonna get smoked.
Yeah, the Jets are probably gonna get. That is a team
in shambles.
There looks like there's no hope. There's not like there's nothing. I don't know if Josh Allen's gonna play. I don't like. You can't. You're gonna be a wild card. Is there any point in risking him? Probably not. Maybe the Jets will still get their first interception, but I think regardless, that's such a dysfunctional team. I think Buffalo's going to win at home. Chicago versus Detroit to end the season. Bears need some things to happen. Actually, I don't think they can technically clinch the 1 seed anymore, can they? I think
they think they would need the 49ers to lose, but then I think that would just give Seattle the 1 seed.
I think it can only go to Seattle or San Francisco at this point. Will their starters play is the question then. Might go with Detroit just for that.
Yeah.
I'll change that. I don't know.
I'll see.
That one I might have to change. I just don't know if there's going to be much reason for Chicago to play their starters. You're kind of locked into. Maybe there might be some positioning to try to get the 2 seed, because they've got the same record as the Eagles, right? They're both 11-5.
Yeah.
I am going to go Chicago because I think Chicago gets the 2 seed if they win. But if they win, as long as they win, but if they lose and the Eagles win, then that would flip-flop. And I think Chicago would rather take a banged-up Green Bay coming into Soldier Field over potentially having to host the LA Rams or Seahawks, whoever that might be. All right, Chargers, Broncos. Broncos just got to beat Trey Lance to clinch the 1 seed. I'm going to go with them for that.
It's not even Justin Herbert.
Yeah. So Trey, he's mobile, but behind that defensive line, or behind that offensive line with our defense, that should help take care of business. And then Broncos just continue to play your ball control offense. All right, Kansas City versus Las Vegas. It's in Vegas. I'm torn here, right? Because the Chiefs are kind of their roster's really banged up. They're down to their 3rd string quarterback, who did not look very good. However, the Raiders need to lose to just basically clinch the number 1 pick at this point. I think they could still lose, and as long as even if the Giants lose, they still have that. I just don't know if anyone else can beat them. I'm gonna
go ahead with the Chiefs, honestly. I think their defense is still going to be playing good enough to at least with some spirit in the last game of the season. Yeah, whoever's playing quarterback for the Raiders is probably going to have a tough day. I mean, I don't know if anyone's going to even.
I think I'm going to go with the Raiders. I think it'd be very Raider-like for them to win this game and then somehow via tiebreakers not get the number 1 pick and then like the Jets get it or something. Or the Titans. Oh, because if the Titans lose, because
the Titans beat the Chiefs.
Yeah, but also the Raiders beat the Titans.
Oh, you're right.
Oh my God! So if the Raiders will somehow win this game and the Titans will slip into the number 1 overall pick,
that's beautiful.
I got to go with the Raiders because that just would be the most Raiders thing to do. Cardinals. I skipped over this one, but I'm gonna say Cardinals, Rams. I think the Rams are going to have something to play for because they do want to potentially try to get the 5 seed, even though their odds for that aren't great. But they definitely will try to win so they have a better chance at it, and then they're going to need some things to happen. I think it's dependent on what happens in the Seattle game at that point. I think they need Seattle to win. I'm going to go with them for now. I might have to switch that depending on who's on the outcome of that Seattle, San Francisco. Actually, I'm going to lock in the Cardinals because I think the 49ers are going to win. So if what I predict happens, then I feel like the Rams are just going to sit their starters. Miami versus New England. I mean, I guess the Patriots do still have like an outside shot for the 1 seed, so they'll be scoreboard watching, but they got to take care of business against the Dolphins. So yeah, I'll pick New England to win that. Then we got Washington versus Filthy. I think the Eagles, got to win and then have some things go their way to potentially jump up to the 2 seed. So I'll take Eagles to win that game. That's the worst part about picking week 18 is you're like, man, who's gonna play? Who's gonna sit? Like, what teams are gonna be at full strength? Then we're gonna have Baltimore versus Pittsburgh for the division for the last spot in the AFC playoffs. In Pittsburgh, I'm gonna go with the Ravens.
I'm going with the Ravens too.
I
think they got a chance.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Steelers offense looked ugly.
They
just had one of their best games offensively, and they couldn't even really do anything against the Browns with a chance to win the game.
I might go back and forth on this one. I don't know if Lamar is going to be back, but I think even if he is back, I feel like
no TJ Watt.
That's true. No TJ Watt. No DK Metcalf. Yeah, it just seems like the Steelers are kind of they had some momentum, and then they're having a meltdown again
in the matter of a week.
That
Lions game, really,
that punch, just the shockwaves reverberated throughout the organization.
The whole organization.
All right, let's look at tiebreakers here. Pittsburgh, Baltimore. What do you think this score is going to be?
Like 13-10.
I'm going to go with 43. I think 23-20 is going to be your final score. Baltimore wins it like on a walk-off field goal. So 43.
I'm going 37. We'll do 20-17 win for Baltimore.
All right, let's look at what's at stake here going into the final week of the season. So Jimmy covers currently with a 3-game lead in first place at 165 wins.
To get this thing in a cardboard box.
Yeah, we're gonna have to ship it to North Dakota. I could overtake him. I'm 3 games back. I'm in second place at 162 wins. Mohawk and H Train right behind me at 161. Kyle's got 134. And then we got Caveman with 129, Lucas at 90. So, I think it's between the top 4 there. I mean, we could maybe base it off of win rate, though, because, I mean, Kyle, despite joining us late, does have like the same win rate as me, Mohawk, and Jimmy at 64.
It's a really close race there.
0.7.
You know,
In fact, actually, he's got the second best win rate behind Jimmy. So at 65.2.
Next year, we're going to have to up the stakes for everyone. That's the trophy for the pick'em there.
Yeah.
I got the ring. I got the championship ring for fantasy football. What we're going to do is make a 3D printed trophy and get a little placard. So whoever wins, you get to keep the trophy for the year. And then once the new league year starts, take the placard off, keep the placard, team name, year you won, and then the trophy goes back into the pool.
Damn.
So we'll be doing that.
Yes, sir.
And we got to up the stakes. I think next year we got to add in a pool of money. I think a portion of the winner's pool will be donated either to MBR or to another veterans nonprofit or something that we find out. Same with the pick'em too. Should do something like that next season. This is our last week.
It is.
Very
a good season.
One of my favorite NFL seasons to watch, and my Saints were 6-10 going into week 18. We watched the shuckening. So many storylines.
They'll be good next year, Caveman. Don't worry. Don't sweat it. All right.
We're one off season away.
It's 10 o'clock. We got to sign off the year. Thank you so much again for watching another episode of Till the Final Whistle. We'll be back next Tuesday for our final football frenzy of the regular season. Don't worry, we'll have that going throughout the playoffs as well. Until next time, HG and Caveman on the mics. We got Lucas back there on the sound. Appreciate him showing up today. We'll see you guys next time here at Military Broadcast Radio.
No filters, no new shit on blast. I came from the cave with a mic in hand. Drop stats so hard they banned my brand. HG to the left, got the edge and grind. We break it all down like overtime.
Life is like a duck. Tough times don't last, but tough people do. Here at Military Broadcast Radio, we're teaming up with our friends at Die Tired, the veteran-friendly music band spreading strength, resilience, and mental health awareness one shirt at a time.
And check this out. Their brand new shirts feature broadcast beaker right on the breast pocket. A reminder that you can weather the storm, and you're never alone.
Shirts are only $25, and proceeds support giving veterans a voice. MBR's mission to teach veterans how to podcast and videocast. Because when our vets are talking, they're not overthinking. They're not second-guessing. Together, we stop the 22 stigma. Grab your shirt today at mbradio.us and hit the shop. Or go directly to toramerch.printavo.com/merch/dietiredband. That's toramerch.printavo.com/merch/dietiredband.
Suit up, stand strong.
Remember, we're unduckable together.
You're built tougher than the storm.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to Military Broadcast Radio. As we wrap up today's show, we want to remind you that the podcast of today's episode will be available right after we go off the air. So if you missed any part of the show or want to listen again, be sure to check it out. And remember, we're here to support and honor our veterans. Your stories and experiences matter, and we are committed to giving you a platform to share them. That's right. We're here to give our veterans a voice. So don't forget to catch the podcast and stay connected with us. Giving our veterans a voice.